Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Sonic merchandise video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Sonic the Hedgehog plush from the Sega Prize Europe range. So this comes in a set of 5 characters, obviously Sonic being one of them. There's also a Shadow, Tails, Knuckles and Amy. I have reviewed the Shadow the Hedgehog from this plush range, so if you wanted to check that review out, here is the link. So these plushes are actually quite new. They've only actually been out about 3 or 4 months. They're quite easy to obtain. They're quite commonly frequent, being seen in arcades or pier fronts in the UFO grabber machines. But you can also obtain them pretty easy from websites, even such ones like eBay. They're only available, as I say, telling by the name, are UK and Europe. So if you was after one from America or so and such, you would probably have to look into getting one imported. So moving on to the plush itself, I would actually say these are actually really nice looking plushes. Now although it is a modern style Sonic plush, it actually kind of more resembles the classic range, just for the fact that he's so small and sort of chibi style looking. Which isn't a bad thing at all, because it's sort of a more unique design. And one of the things I really like on these plushes is the superior hand designs they have compared to other Sonic style plushes. They're actually like proper individually stuffed fingers, as opposed to that more like an open flower hand approach on a glove, which is just like a big circle and then the lines are just stitched on to make it look like fingers. So I really do like the fingers on these plushes. So this is the touch tag he has. We've got a nice embroidered Sonic the Hedgehog logo there. As you can see, there is the company's description, Sega Prize Europe, as well as just some wash instructions on there. He does have quite interesting feet, I'll say, for a Sonic plush, because they're actually really small. They're actually really weird looking at all. He seems to have quite smaller feet and shoes compared to the Shadow plush from this range. But he does have a piece of cardboard there at the bottom there to make it feel like it's a nice firm sole of a shoe. The tags for these plushes are really good because they give really big descriptions and a lot of detail from what you wouldn't expect from just a tag. So obviously you actually get 2 tags on here. The first one is actually a bio for Sonic himself. So I just pause the video if you want to look at that description more. And the other one is just telling you to collect all of us, and on the back the range of characters you can obtain. Top of the plush. His ears are a little bit misplaced because they're sort of pointing upwards, when most Sonic plushes they're pointing outwards, as you can probably, if you have a look at the other examples of these plushes at the back. His I'd say eyebrows are embroidered fully the way down. On some plushes they can be sort of you can sort of flap them up and down. His back, he does have some really, the spikes are actually really nice and firm. It's made with really nice stuffing. His belly part is actually stuffed with little balls around this part here, so it's actually multiple stuffed with different things. And the legs are standard stuffing, as are the shoes. So this is actually sort of a reboot of the Sega Prize Europe plushes they released about 10 years ago, in coincide with Sonic X at the time. These are actually very similar to the ones they released 10 years ago, but they have done some quite big improvements to them. The biggest improvement would be the fact that Sonic and the other characters have embroidered eyes, which is a much preferred example on a plush because it just looks a lot better. I don't mind the plastic ones, but the velvet style eyes I think look very cheap and horrible. As an example, I have this one here. That would be the velvet style eyes, and I really do not like that style. So it's definitely a welcome to have stitched on eyes. They have changed the material of the actual plushes, the actual overall itself. It feels a lot more softer than the old ones. It's actually a little bit smaller than the medium-sized one they released 10 years ago. There's only actually one size to these Sega Prize Europe ones that are out now. So yeah, I would highly recommend these plushes if you're after some Sonic plushes without breaking the bank, because they retail at around £11 to £15 each. So yes, I would definitely recommend it. So if you're after some good cool Sonic plushes for display purposes or just in general, I would highly recommend this. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the videos. As always, I appreciate any comments, thumbs up and subscribes, and I shall see you guys soon with another video.